We are recording. All right, so welcome everybody. Let me get my screen shared here because I made a fancy schmancy PowerPoint presentation that I'm really excited about. Okay, can you guys see that?
Yes.
What is it? Does it look like a white screen or does it look like something else?
White.
No.
Got your PowerPoint.
Look at that. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna mute for a second. Okay, so you guys will get to know me. I'm kind of a dork. So yeah. I can't see you guys. I don't like that. All right, well, here we go. Joyful Geordie's March team meeting. Woohoo! Okay.
Hey,
So,
Amy, we can see your cameras.
okay, so it was on the wrong screen. Hold on. See? I knew I was doing something wrong. I was all excited about the animation that I made, and no one else was enjoying it. Okay, I'm having some issues with this Zoom. They let anybody do this job, guys.
Got it. Add it.
Oh. Now what do you see?
Today's agenda.
Now what do you see?
Everybody.
Okay. I will get this. Okay, now you see my kids?
Yes.
Okay. Now what do you see?
White screen.
Okay. Are you seeing this animation? Okay, cool. All right. So I just had to get the correct order of the screen. I have two screens. Okay, so today's agenda, we are going to do a little bit of recognition, which everybody loves. We have so much to celebrate. It's going to take a while, so that's exciting. We'll talk about what's happening in March. We're going to recap our scavenger hunt that we had last month. By the way, did everybody love that? I thought it was super fun. Okay. We're going to have Brenda talk a little bit about selling tips. Then we're going to talk about Jordan Benson, which I spelled it wrong 3 times, and this is the correct spelling finally. I will let you know. And then we'll talk a little bit about No Zero Month, business building activities and training, and then if anyone has any questions. Pretty self-explanatory. Can somebody watch the chat because I don't have it up here? Just in case. Okay. Oops. All right, so we're going to first do some celebrating on personal volume. So this is the top 10 in our group, which we now have 58 members, I believe, in our group in 2 months. So everybody give yourselves a round of applause. That is incredibly exciting. We are moving and shaking. So number 10, congratulations, Jamie Jubin with $607, brand new. Congratulations, Sonia, for $641.50, not to forget that. Heidi Kritz at $693 and number 8. Jen Fitzgerald, woo, she's on $793.50. Woo woo! People are getting paid. Did you guys notice we got paid? Okay, I want to unmute because like I really don't like everybody. It's not fun to not hear you. Okay, and then number 6 is Chris Thompson. Is Chris on? Yes, congratulations.
Thank you.
Number 5 is our own Lenny Johnson with $8.75. She's on phone. Woohoo! Number 4, Penny Valone. Is it Valone or Valone?
Valone.
Valone. I got it. Okay. Woo! $882.50. Woohoo, baby!
Yay.
Number 3 is Brenda Bowser with $1,035.50, and somebody got 5% bonus. Woo-hoo. Number 2 is Shannon Morse, $1,327.50. Woo woo. And number 1 was me. Woo! With $15.13. Yay! Guys, that is super impressive.
That's awesome.
Woo! Doing business. You guys, we are rocking this. So, all right, moving on to my personal favorite category, sponsoring. All right, so we have a bajillion way tie for 4th place. So, congratulations, Stacy recruited 1, Jamie recruited 1, Fiona recruited 1. Fiona and Jamie are on. Woo! Team builders here. Heidi recruited 1. Jen recruited 1. Karen recruited 1. Cheryl recruited 1. Is Cheryl on? I don't see her. Sonia recruited 1. Shanna recruited 1. So those are our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9-way tie for 4th place. Number 3 with 3 recruits is Lenny Johnson. Oh, somebody came up. Oh, Cheryl, yay, you're on. Okay. Good job, Cheryl. Number 2 with 4 recruits is Brenda Bowser. You really gave me my run for my money, Brenda. I had to really kick it out that last day, let me tell you. And I had 5. Woohoo! You guys, we like totally represented on that top 10 list and all that. Like, I mean, half of those names were our group. So that is just awesome. I'm super excited, obviously. Okay. Next is Green by 15. So just to make sure, does everybody know what this means?
Yep.
Yes? No?
Yes.
And I don't. What is it?
Thank you for asking, Lenny. Green by 15 is $500 in sales by the 15th of the month. This is a big deal because when you get 500 in sales by the 15th, not only does it blast you off in the beginning of the month, because typically people kind of wait till the end of the month to get all their stuff in, but you get a free Joyful Jordan box for the next month, which is awesome. You know, that's an extra $25 worth of product in your pocket at least. And I was talking about front loading your month because I had a point there, and it was something. Oh, doing parties early in the month usually ends up with more activity towards the end of the month. So really, you're just making more money. That was a convoluted explanation. But did I do it right, Delana?
You did perfectly.
Okay. All right. So our Green by 15 Jordies last month were, oops, Heidi Chris. Lenny Johnson obviously knows what Green by 15 is. Chris Thompson. Woohoo! Brenda, thank you. Booking of, yes, thank you. Penny Valone. Woo! Guys, you need to turn your cameras on because I can only see like half the people. Shannon Morse. Yay! Jamie Jubin. And me. Woohoo! Oh my God, are you guys loving that cucumber spray? I can't believe it. My girls are super sensitive to smells and they were spraying it all over themselves. Like crazy children. Okay. Oh, and we had some promotions last month, not to forget that. So, first of all, we had a brand new associate director promote. Congratulations, Brenda Bowser. Yay! Brenda and team worked hard and promoted. That was fantastic, like 1 month. And then we had a brand new Star 3 team leader. So congratulations, Jamie Dubin. Yay! You guys can laugh at me. I'm a dork. Don't worry about it. Okay, so Smart Start Achievers. Everybody kind of tracking their Smart Start? If you're not, if you search in the Joyful Geordies page, I actually listed everybody's Smart Start dates at some point down the line. But if you're confused, you can look under Team and Smart Start, and it will tell you where you're at. All right. So, Smart Start 3 achievers are Lenny Johnson. Yay! Anna Moore. So what's that? $250 in free goodies. Woohoo! And me, woohoo! I haven't spent any of it yet. I need to. You guys can give me ideas of what to try. Finally got the makeup. So anyway, okay, Smart Start 2. Congratulations, Heidi Kritz. Yay! She's not on, I don't think. She just started a brand new job. Chris Thompson. Woo! Sonia Hauser. Woohoo! Smile, Sonia. All right. Smart Start 1. Way to go, Jen Fitzgerald. Yay! Penny Valone. Brenda Bowser. Jamie Dubin. You guys have like double lettered names. BB, JJ. Awesome. Penny Shull. Is Penny on? Nope, I don't think so. Kristen Williams. Fiona Bartels. And Karen Castle. Karen's on. Yay, you guys. This is fantastic. All this free stuff that you're earning. Never leave free on the table, right, Delana?
You know it.
Okay, so we'll quickly go over what's happening in March. You guys pretty much already know, but we'll just recap it. Super exciting. Our cucumber lemongrass. Blah, 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 blah. What? Oh, no. Okay, not me.
Oh. Yes, ma'am. I got it. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Hold on. Melanie.
Oh.
Melanie. Shh, there. Okay. All right. So, fantastic deal. You get your lotion bar, your salt scrub, and your shea body butter. I am loving this scent. How about you guys? So awesome. So free with party over 500 and 60% off with a party of $4.99 below. So that's a $39 value. So what are we going to do with that? We are going to make sure that our hosts know all the free that's on the table. And anybody that you think might like this scent, make sure and let them know that you have open dates in March left available to get these freebies. Oops. Okay. What else is happening in March? Lemon Essential Oil Dropper. So this is awesome because everybody is going to start thinking about spring cleaning. So in addition to, you know, $5 upsell, make sure and let them know, hey, when you start your spring cleaning, why don't you go ahead and add this so that you can make all kinds of fun natural cleaning products. And it's great for if you're having sinus issues. I do lemons in my diffuser all the time. It's just very refreshing oil. It's one of my favorites. So I'm sure Brenda could add so much more things about lemon essential oils, but I think this is perfect timing right before spring. So it's a super easy upsell at the $50 mark. So, and then this is fantastic. So we had our scratchers, and now all those people that have loved our magnesium sticks, it's a great lead in to recruiting. So they join and get the magnesium stick trio, which is $42 value for free when they join. Anybody else want to interject? No? Okay, I don't like talking all the time. Anyway, I'm super excited about this because I think this is a fantastic value, and it's a great addition to the kit because, you know, you can have one magnesium stick to use for yourself, for your own testimonials, and then you'll have an extra one because, you know, you always need an extra one, like either at your office or your purse or whatever, to share with people when you're out and about. So, awesome. Okay, so I am going to turn it over to Shanna Morse, Director. Hi, Mom. Hi. Love you. Can you lock the door? Yes. Thank you. Okay. So I'm safe. Okay. So anyway, Shanna, please give us a recap on our scavenger hunt challenge last month.
Well, I had lots of fun with these girls.
Wait for it.
Okay.
There, you're unmuted. Okay.
Can you hear me? All right. I had lots of fun with the girls who participated. Got to know a little bit about each one of them. When I talked to Amy about doing this, I kind of wanted to get the girls working as a team, get out of their comfort zones. We gave them some pretty hard challenges, but they all took it on, worked as a team. Want to share some of the stats if you guys didn't see it in the event itself. But between the 4 teams and the 12 ladies that participated, they shared the product with 148 new customers. They had 23 business chats. They booked 9 parties, got 3 new recruits, and total sales for the ladies in that 1 week was $2,286. They did an awesome job. Our winners were the Grateful Oilers, which is Brenda, Stephanie, and Fiona. Good job, ladies. Tied for second was Guava Berry Gojis, who was Gina, Sonia, and Leah on the team. And then we had the Mighty Mags, who tied with Gojis, which was Penny, Malone, Karen, and Bev. I don't know if Bev's on. And then in third place was Sea Salt Soakers, which was Drew, Jamie, and Stacy. I had fun. I hope we can do it again. I was saying maybe take on Team Grit in a big challenge.
Ooh, I like it.
How's that, Joanne?
Oh, shit. Wait, I have her. Here, let me unmute her. There, go, Delana.
I couldn't talk. I was trying. Bring it on, sister.
But I hope I hope everyone who participated had fun. Like I said, learn where you're strong, learn where, you need a little bit of work on your, whether it's recruiting, sales, setting up parties and stuff. But I think we had a really good time.
Does anybody have any comments or aha moments from our little scavenger hunt? Oh, as everyone's muted? Hold on. There we go. Okay. Anybody? Okay, you don't have to talk.
I can talk.
What? Oh, Brenda?
Yeah, I'll talk.
Okay.
I thought it was fun. It was nice to meet new people in our group and on our team. It gave us all an incentive to step out of our box, whether it was sharing the information or collecting orders. So I thought it was a great overall fun thing to do. I thought it was great. And thank you for doing that. It was amazing.
All right. Thank you, Shanna.
Great job, ladies.
All righty. Okay, so Grateful Oilers, be looking for something fun in the mail for winning our scavenger hunt challenge. And all right, so with that, I am going to pass it over to Brenda, and she's going to talk for just a few minutes on some of the tips that she has, some of the things she's been doing, selling products around town in her massage practice and in just sharing with friends and family.
Okay, am I unmuted?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Oh, good. I don't have to look at my picture. That makes it even better. So anyhow, I'm excited to be here, our first meeting, and I think I've only been with JE about, I'm going to say 6 weeks. So I'm learning right there with everybody. And I am on my iPad. So do I sound okay? Is everything coming through okay?
Yep, I'm muting everybody else just in case.
Oh, okay. All right, because this is the first time I use my iPad. So I'm just going to go over a couple things that I do that have helped me, or that, I'm willing to share and help anybody that needs any help. But I'm going to say the first thing that I think is very important is to get your products out of your kit and use them. Use them, play with them, have other people test them, because it's going to do a couple things. That's going to give you knowledge. It's going to give you other people's opinions. And it's going to do a lot for you too. So that's the first thing I'm going to say. Get the stuff out of the box or your bag or whatever, and use all the products that you have. And excuse me. So the other thing that's going to help is whether you're sharing them with your family, with your customers, on Facebook groups, or however you're sharing them. I think it's important to share the products, use them, and not feel like you're selling or pushing. I think there's a big difference when you look at it like that. I don't look at it as I'm selling or pushing Jordan Essential products. And the reason I can say that is I use the products. I love the concept of the company. And so I don't feel like I'm selling or pushing or any of that. So, and what I like to do is I like to talk about the benefits that the products have. Oh, now I get to look at my face. I like the other screen better, but so I like to talk about the benefits of, if I'm personally talking, how I use them, how it benefits me, how it benefit, I'm just going to use an example. Barbara used this and it helped her with this. Somebody had eczema and they used the skin relief and this is how it helped them. So I think giving examples how people use the products makes a big difference versus selling the products. So if you love the products, you use the products, you reach out to your customers as customer care and ask them how they like their skin relief and is it helping them, then they're giving them, you testament, that how it helped them. And I think that's really important for us to have. So, and personally, me being a massage therapist, I love the wellness benefits from them. And I'll just give you a couple examples. And so my daughter was here the other day and she's going the whole pregnancy hormone thing. So she has those nice pregnancy pimples, and I was bad representative here. Wouldn't let me take a before or after picture because she won't let me do that. But she got the charcoal mask on and she comes out and she has a black dot, a black dot, a black dot, a black dot. So I'm like, why didn't you tell me you were doing that? I would have taken a before and after picture. Well, that was a no-go. So she left these on for half an hour, 1 in the bathroom, washed them off, 3 were gone in like a half an hour. And my daughter is allergic to everything. She was actually chemically poisoned by products. so she cannot use anything. So of course she slept over, she gets up the next morning, comes out of the bathroom, more black dots on her face. And then she said, look, I got these to go away. So by using the products or people talking about them or using them, I think that's the way to go, okay? The other thing too is, so if you're sharing on Facebook, instead of posting a picture up from the magnesium back office, what if you take your own photo? Or what if you take, I know Penny has used her hand holding the photo. I think that really makes it a lot more personal. I think that's key, making it personal, and keeping it personal like that too. The other thing too is, you know, I think someone commented on this earlier. Make sure that you have your business cards with you. Make sure you have your catalogs, whether you're in your car. Make sure you have some samples with you, whether it's a skin relief or the magnesium or any of that. I know I have some products in my massage office. I use the magnesium in my services. So when I'm doing reflexology, but the key is then to give them the information. Don't just say, oh, look at this magnesium stick, and that's it. I think you need to give them information about it too. So I think that's important also. Another thing, I'm a bundle girl. So I don't like to sell, I don't like to upgrade, but I like to bundle. So I had someone come in, of course there's catalogs in my office, right beside the chair where they sit. And some lady picks this up that one of my customers had breast cancer. So she's into the no this, no that. So she goes, oh my gosh, I need this deodorant. So she starts talking about the deodorant. So what do I do? I say, you should really think about getting the charcoal soap to go along with that because it would help with A, B, C, D, E. So what did she end up ordering besides just the deodorant? Then she ended up ordering the charcoal soap, and now she's interested in other products. So those were the quick notes that I had written down. I just say make it fun. Have fun. I love Jen's post with her peace spray oil that she had earlier. That was hilarious. I thought that was really great. My daughter's a teacher, so I completely
So appropriate.
I completely understood that. So hey, kudos to you. I thought that was great. So I think that's all. I hope I didn't leave anything out.
No, thank you so much, Brenda. Okay, let me get back. That was awesome. Okay, do we have the white screen again?
Yes.
Woohoo! Okay. Oops, we just passed that. Okay, so the next thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about is Jordanvention. Remember, it took me a while to spell that. It's also difficult to say. But our convention for Jordan Essentials this summer. So the theme is Imagine, and just kind of show of hands for the, like 8 people I can see. And maybe you could tell me how many people have ever been to a direct sales company convention? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then hopefully some other people. Okay, so if you haven't been, you need to go because statistically 100 people that attend the convention for whatever company they're in are 178% more, have 178% more in productivity after they are at their convention. Why is that? Inspiration, camaraderie, product knowledge, fantastic training. And we are going to be super close by home office this summer. So the dates are Friday, July 20th, the 21st, and the 22nd. If you are in leadership, which is associate director and above, Delana, right? Yeah. you need to plan on coming a day early because they do a leader day the day before. So that would be Thursday, July 19th. That's also a great kind of forethought goal in your head. If you want to be able to attend that leader day, you know, we need to sit down and make a plan to get you to associate director and above. So make your travel plans for that Thursday so you can participate in that. So how many of you are registered already? Delana. And anybody else?
I reserved my room.
Awesome. Okay, so one of the awesome things about all of us still being so brand new is that while you're in your Smart Start period, we all get to register for convention at a reduced rate. So even if you're not 100% that you can go, if you're kind of thinking that you're going to be able to, I would 100% register before it gets more expensive and reserve a room if you'd like in the area, because I do know that typically those things go fast, and it's no fun to be stuck in a hotel like way away from the convention, because you really want to be there and kind of feel the energy of everybody.
Amy,
Yes,
can I ask you a quick question?
of course.
Which airport are we flying into?
Well, I have a lot of knowledge on this because I looked it up a bajillion times trying to get to leadership. So there is an airport in Springfield, okay? And that would be the very closest place to fly into. Now, for those of us who are in love with Southwest Airlines, they do not fly into Springfield. So your choices are Kansas City or St. Louis, and those are both about 3.5 hours away from where we are going to be. So potentially, you know, you can rent a car for a bunch of people if it's going to make that much of a difference to fly into those airports. But you know, this far in advance, Springfield, I think, has some reasonable tickets. I'm Delana.
And that's Springfield, Missouri, right?
Springfield, Missouri. Yes.
Okay.
Because we're going to be in, not Branson. Where are we going to be in?
Nixon.
Well, Nixa is where but that's not where the hotel is.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Delana, why are you muted?
I think it's in Springfield.
Okay.
You're in Springfield.
Oh, yes, in Springfield. Okay.
The convention center is in Springfield. The hotel is in Springfield.
Thank you.
Okay, and what's the name of the hotel?
I think it's the Oasis.
Oasis? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's listed on one of the groups. All the information is there for the hotel and everything.
Okay.
And if you go to JE University and you go to events,
Okay.
all of the information is on there. So another thing that you might want to pick out is if you kind of scroll midway, some of us are a little competitive and kind of like to see, you know, what categories you get some recognition in, and some of the things that they do at Jordan Invention. So all those are listed down there, you know, like top 10 and this and that, or consistency. If you still haven't like figured out the C Club, make sure that you contact your upline or myself or Delana, and we'll explain that to you, because we got 1 month of a do-over. So aim high, so you can be a part of the C Club and get some of those prizes that Nancy's offering up for us. So
All right. Thank you.
yeah. So as soon as you guys register, make sure and let me know, because I will be adding you to a group that Karen Simpson, our 3 Diamond Director upline, has made for convention, and we want to make sure that you're on there as soon as you get registered. So make sure and let me know so I can add you to that group. Okay? If I didn't say it before, if you can at all swing it, I would come to convention And if you don't think you can swing it, reach out to me and we'll make a plan to get you there. Okay?
Amy, can I add something to that?
Yes.
She's like, somebody else talk, please. So it's not a matter if you can't afford it. Think of it as you can't afford not to be there. Like it is, you can't put a price tag on that. Amy is absolutely right. Those who attend, their business comes back and they explode. Like they have such crazy growth because they're super excited. They come back with the knowledge first. They get firsthand to see everything first. Like they are there with the owners. Like you're there with our corporate, and you come back and your excitement is so stinking contagious. So think of it as, oh my gosh, not airfare and hotel and, all of that, those numbers adding up in your head. Like Amy said, get with your person. Everybody's got a person, right? On this call. Get with your person and make a plan, because you absolutely are going to want to be there for sure. So just wanted to throw that out there.
Yep. We can break it down and how much in sales and parties that you need to do to get there, is if you want to earn it that way. Remember, it is a business expense, so you can write it off on your taxes. So kind of keep that in mind. It kind of offsets some of the other stuff coming down the pike. And, the Laura Ingalls Wilder Museum is super close too, so you can do something fun there, because I'm obsessed.
Super excited about that.
I'm super excited about it. Okay. Yes, you can shake your head, Lenny.
And I will tell you too, y'all, when we were just there for leadership, like everything was so stinking cheap in this town. We went to a restaurant that was right by our hotel, and I think that we had I don't even remember what we had for dinner, but we all had dinner and it was super late. But we had like a meat and vegetables, and it wasn't even a country buffet or anything, but we had like off of the menu food, and we all each had 2 drinks apiece, and I'm talking drinks. And like my bill was under $20, and my drinks are not like cheap drinks, so we were just floored at how cheap everything seemed to be there. And we asked everybody, and they're like, oh yeah, it's like that everywhere. So, and even our hotel that we stayed in, which I don't think it's the same hotel, but it's still a hotel in that adjacent area. It was like only $100 a night. So, and it was really, really big. You could have put 6 people in our room.
Atlanta, you drink?
Shut your mouth. I didn't tell you what I had in my drink.
Sorry. Okay. Yes. So, yes. All right. Now we are going to move on to Lenny Johnson, who is going to talk to us a little bit about our little challenge this month. So, Lenny, take it away.
Hey guys, sorry, I'm in my car. I just drove down the highway really fast so I could jump on this call with you guys. So I was thinking this morning and kind of reached out to Amy and said, hey, I have this idea. I think, it's month 3 for many of us of starting with Jordan Essentials. And I thought it would be a really fun opportunity to really come together as a family. That for me is something that's really important in direct sales, is to feel as if I'm a part of something more than just myself. And I have found that our team page is full. Honestly, the whole consultant community is amazing, right? But I think our team page has so much energy and fun, enthusiasm, and a lot of focus and drive that it'd be really a great way to all come together to make sure that everyone gets that one sale in. Some selling points for some people when I've talked about recruiting is that there's not that quota. You don't have to put in, $600 every 6 months or something like that. You really have the opportunity to work the business the way that you want to. So by doing this, people are also going to be investing in their business to know that they're going to be able to stay active, right, for another year. So I think it'd be really great to have that camaraderie and that all team approach by everyone making sure they have at least one sale in. There isn't a price tag on that. It's whatever you can do. So there's some people that might have just joined, for the personal discount, which would be Jen Fitzgerald, and we see that she's on our top 10 sellers list. So obviously that doesn't work for everybody. But we're gonna up the ante a little bit with the goal here. So if you do go green by 15, you'll get a second entry. And then what we're going to do is we're going to raffle off either a tablecloth for those of you guys that really want to do your vendor events and want that tablecloth. And for those of you that may not want a tablecloth, you might be really interested in that hooded sweatshirt that's also in the back office available. So once we have the end of the month with every single person in the entire Joyful Geordies organization. We will raffle that off to one lucky participant. But it's a great way to kind of, again, keep that momentum going, stay focused on your business, and know that there's a lot more out there, and not just to sell ourselves short. I know some people have already kind of said, well, I hit my goal. Well, what's your next goal? I know Penny's already hit, Penny Scholl has already hit her Green by 15. Well, why not go for that power seller right now? Why not see how you can increase your income anymore? And if you keep that momentum going, it's only going to continue in tenfold. You're going to see that positivity each and every month. So that's kind of what our goal is with the No Zero March that we have going on. That's it.
Fantastic.
I love that.
Yep. So it's going to be a lot of encouraging each other, sharing ideas on how to get that sale, you know, and one sale begets another one and another one and another one. So it really can actually, you know, skyrocket your business. Sometimes that first one is super hard. So thank you, Lenny, for the suggestion. By the way, I'm always up for suggestions for challenges. I mean, we have had 2 fantastic months of fun challenges from our different leaders, Shanna with last month and now Lenny with our No Zero March. And I'm super excited about it. So if anybody else has ideas for challenges that we can do, make sure and let me know, because I'm all for that. So thank you, Lenny.
Add one more thing before I forget.
Yes.
Okay. We're going to rewind for 2 seconds. I apologize. Well, okay, so we're talking about conference, right? I just wanted to throw out there that I am I admit it, I am negative Nancy. So when I started going into direct sales and they all said that you needed to go to conference, my attitude was always, yeah, right. I don't see the point. I don't want to go. I don't want to spend the money. It can't be that great. And then I went and I bit my tongue because it really was that awesome. So I just want to throw that out there, that if you're kind of thinking in the back of your head that this is probably a setup, I don't want to go or whatever, they really are a lot of fun. And it's more than anything, you get to meet everybody. So that's kind of also a fun piece of it too, is we're on Zoom together. We see each other's names on Facebook, but to be able to see everybody face to face and see more than just the top of their heads is kind of a nice, fun thing to be able to do as well. That's all.
I love it. I feel the same way. Somebody had to talk me into going, and I'm sure glad that they did. So, okay, next, we're going to talk a little bit about business building tips and training. So I am going to hand it over to Delana, so you guys still don't have to listen to me, about not leaving money on the table.
Did you plan it that way?
Heck
the
yeah, I
team?
did.
That's a smart leader.
Work smarter, not harder, remember?
Work smarter, not harder. That is genius. Whoever thought of that.
I don't know.
So, I didn't even really plan a whole lot with this because Amy said we only had just a few minutes. But this is what I'm super excited about. This has been my goal and our little motto on our team since we started October the 1st. And since y'all have come on board, now I want y'all to take it on as your motto. We do not leave any free on the table here at Jordan. And what does that mean? Like, think about that a second. We don't leave any money on the table. Whether we say we don't leave any free, but we're going to hit the money part too. But we don't leave any free on the table, right? If they offer us an incentive or a promotion or something fun, this is weird because you can't see faces. If they do any of that, we want it, right? You have there's my people. There are people. Hey. So like, if they put it out there, why would we not try to get it, right? Why would we not at least attempt to earn or receive whatever it is that they're trying to give out? And so we want to carry that theme all the way through from the top, all the way to the brand newest Jordy that's just coming on board our team. And when they come on board, and some of you, this may fall into that situation, but you may not even know what all is at stake, like, because there's so much, right? There's so many different things. They do all those great specials that Amy posted earlier about the hostess special, the customer special, the promotion, the recruiting incentive that they do every month. There's always those 3 awesome incentive and promotions. Well, then you add in the C Club. Then you add in, then you add in all these awesome other promotions that they've got going on. Leader Day, where we can earn a spa night. There's all these fun things. on the table, right? And so then it can be a little much. And sometimes some things get pushed by the wayside, or we kind of forget those things because it's a lot to remember. And Lord knows we as women have a lot of things on our head, right? And in our brains. So I just want to make a point not to forget about the money, because it's really, really fun to focus on the product. It's really, really fun to focus on the shiny object that they're offering us over there, like, you know, that awesome jacket if we recruit people, and like, you know, the spa night as leaders the night before conference coming in, you know, if you do these great things, or the C Club rewards where you get to walk the stage and get all those wonderful things for being a part of the C Club. The Circle of Excellence, all those different awards and stuff they're going to have at conference. It's really easy to focus on those shiny things that they're dangling, those little carrots, and we want them. Like I said in the beginning, we don't leave any free on the table, right, Amy? So I just don't want to lose sight of the number one reason as to why most people join a direct sales company, ever. And that reason is money. And everybody has different whys. Everybody has different reasons, and that'll change throughout your years in direct sales. We know how that works, right? But number one reason that people join our businesses, in most circumstances, it's money. Money talks. So we don't want to forget to talk in their language and share that. So you've all seen this, right? The comp plan. You've all seen the green and white chart. Everybody's seen it, right? If you don't have that printed, it came in your kit, but if you need multiple copies, print that off, fold it up, put it in your purse, keep it in your wallet, put it on your bulletin board, keep it with you at all times. That right there, along with the Smart Start reward page, those should, there's Amy. Yay! Those should be with you like white on rice, because right now, that's the two main pages that you should be focusing on and working on. Those are the things that, like I said, we don't want to leave any free. We don't want to miss out on anything, especially the money. Especially the money. That's great. The oils are great. Y'all going to load up on some oils if y'all start recruiting and bringing in people like y'all been doing. You're going to be loaded up on those 3 oils. So much oil. And that's good. You're going to want that. You can turn around and resell it. You can use those as gifts. Those are great. Those are those carrots that we were talking about. But if you go to the other page where the comp plan is, that is what I want you to see. This is what I want you to really hone in on, because, and don't let this scare you or intimidate you in any way. This is where we were talking about earlier, get with your buddy, get with your person, whether that be your sponsor, whether that be another leader, whether that be your upline, whoever in your lineage. You go and you pull that person aside and say, hey, this complicates the mess out of me. I don't understand what this is. This looks like a bunch of Greek. I understand how I make 25% when I walk in the door. And that's great. Some people, that's all they care about is just their own personal sales and doing their 25%, right? Because that's good money. And you get the additional bonuses depending on how much more you sell, whether it's the 1,000, the 2,000, the 3,000. You get all that. That's on your personal sales. You control that, so you know how that's gonna play out. The other portion of that comp sheet where it talks about recruiting and bringing people in, and y'all probably noticed this because y'all look way smarter than me, but like the comp plan, it's divided in 2 sections. It's a top half and a bottom half. Did y'all see that? There's a white line straight across the middle that divides the top half from the bottom half. Oh, look at Amy. She is on it. I love it. So like the top half, Amy with her cursor is showing you, I'm sure. This is what you do. This is what we do. If we do X, Y, and Z, then this is the bottom half is what we get. So the top half is what we do. The bottom half is what we get. It's a really easy thing. I know Nancy, when she is sitting down with someone or showing someone, she actually folds this paper in half and then folds it in quarters. So the green side over on the far right, the success coach side, where it starts with associate director and above, she has that side and then the other side. And so when we're talking to people, I love to do this. Like I really, this is one of, and Amy, I know you've got some really, really strong recruiters already on your team. And so you've already recognized the power of sharing the money and sharing this gift, right? But when you're talking to somebody, I love to talk to them, as, right off the bat when I'm doing my interview, and ask them if they want to make, do you want to make money or do you want to make big money? Because it's just a choice. If they just say they want to make money, then guess what? I'm going to stick to the left side, the top left side, or the left side of that chart, where it's just the consultant with 25% up to star 4. Because, that's basically where they're going to think. They're not going to look too far up in the dark green section. They're not going to look too high up on the ladder there, because that is a little overwhelming, and that's not their goals. That's not their why or their dreams or desires. If they tell me, Delana, I want to make big money, or Amy, I want to make big money, then what am I going to do? I'm going to direct them straight to the top, straight to the green, and let's say, okay, let's look at associate director, because we want to look at, and I don't even really go to the associate director because that's a great level. However, it's not much different if you look at the associate director leg than the director leg. It's basically just sales. And we can work with people on that, right? We can drill that down and divide that up so that that's not so scary. But if someone says they want to make money or big money, I'm going to take them straight to, star 3 team leader. That's going to get them money. If they tell me they want to make big money, I'm going to go straight to the director level, and we're going to break that down, and we're going to talk and make a game plan for that, because that's going to get them the comma checks. That's going to get them to where their money is bigger. And then guess what? It's a whole lot easier once they get to that level to repeat that process and do just what Amy did and go right on to diamond director and right on to what Karen did, which is 3 diamond director. So do you see how that all works? It just kind of is feeling out that person and finding out what they want. But you got to bring it down to the money. And I had my eyes awakened I keep saying last weekend, but now it's been about 3 weekends ago. We were at leadership and at the home office. And I'm super excited that I was able to go to that, because I was able to see behind the scenes. I was able to meet the corporate staff. I'm here to tell you, our staff is awesome. If you've ever called the office and talked to sweet Cindy, which you all have, I'm sure, I can't wait for you to meet her and give her a hug. She is as sweet as she sounds on the phone. She is that way in person. That's not a facade. Matt, who just did our commission run, who just posted that we got paid today. Matt was my chauffeur all weekend. He drove us around on our bus and picked us up at the hotel and took us to, so these people are real and they're super sweet and they can't wait to meet y'all. But I have totally just forgot what I was saying. This is what happens. But seriously, when you go to meet these people, you get to see what it's all about as far as being a part of the company. And that's why Amy was encouraging and Lenny was encouraging you so much to make sure, if at all possible, you can be with us in July at the office. But when they talk about, when I was there, this is what was so mind-blowing. You always hear about the big dollars that people make, always. You always see people walk across stage at conferences, if you've ever been to one, which I know that you ladies are not new to direct sales, so some of you have been to different conferences, but you always hear about that, right? You always hear about the big dollars. These new people, we have to paint the picture of that for them. They don't know. You hear about these ladies making big bucks, and I'm here to tell you that's happening at Jordan. There was a lady, and she's actually in our coaching group, Amy, but there's one of our leaders. Her checks are never between $6,000 and $12,000 a month. Her commission checks, they average between $6,000 and $12,000 a month. She said on a bad month, they're usually $6,000. They're never below $6,000 a month, her paycheck. On her best month, her great month in a 12-month period, they're at $12,000. So do the math. At $6,000, her worst check times 12. That's good money, right? That's not a 6-figure income, but that's good money. That's like high 70s, mid 70s, I think. I'm not a math person. I married the math person. But you see what I'm saying? It's okay to talk numbers. It's okay to talk real numbers to people. If you just got paid today and your check was only $300, you tell somebody, my check was $300. That is good money. That is good money for somebody that's just doing a part-time gig. So don't be ashamed to tell people that, especially since you just signed up 2 months ago or 6 weeks ago. That speaks volumes. So even though the tangible things that they're showing out there that, that they offer us every month and the great and wonderful specials that we have, I just really, really, really want to emphasize that we want to talk in their language and we want to talk the money. If you need some figures to solidify your talk or your conversation, get with Amy, get with me. I can share that. It's great to share that big lady's numbers because it sounds awesome, but be real. You can share the big lady's numbers and then you can turn around and share mine or share yours. You know what I'm saying? My check was almost $2,000 this month. That's not bad because it wasn't, it was $2,000. I'll take $2,000 for a part-time gig all day long. because if you count my hours, it was part-time gig. So I think that people really, really need to know that the money is there. You can sell all day long, and there are women in this company that do that. The bigger money comes when you're doing exactly what Amy's doing, and you're going out and sharing, when you're going out and doing what Lenny and Brenda and Shanna and all these leaders are doing. You're going out and inviting people to be a part of this journey with us at this brand new company. And that's when we really can make a difference in lives. That's when it really gets fun, because, oh my gosh, it's so much better when you have more people, right? It's so much more fun when you're helping other people make money. Somebody used to tell us all the time, I've never had anybody quit our business if they're having fun and making money. And it's true, right? You'll never have anybody join your team and quit if they're having fun and making money. And we look like we're all having fun, and hopefully we're all making some money since we signed on. So that's the whole point of the principle of the don't leave the money on the table. I just wanted you to focus on, not forget that, because like I said, it's super easy to focus on the customer special or the hostess special or the C Club goodies or any of that stuff. The incentive trips when those come around, because we all love to travel. We all love those things. We don't want to miss them, but that might be something that doesn't resonate with a new person. A new person who's never had any direct sales experience at all coming in, she may never, ever believe in herself enough to think that she can earn that jacket, or she can earn a spa day, or earn a trip to on a cruise. That may be too far out of her realm of thinking right now, until we help guide her and give her some confidence to believe in herself in that area. So yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to say. Amy hit another thing a while ago too. The C Club, we did talk about that several times. The Grace Month was a huge gift that we got the first of this month. I honestly was going for the $3,000 a month sales. Amy will tell you, got down to the last wire and I did not hit it. And I was so John Brown mad. I went to bed upset, and I felt like I was the worst leader. I felt like I was the worst consultant, blah, blah, blah. I don't like losing. We're kind of competitive sometimes. I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
All the time.
But I was so upset that I didn't hit the stinking goal that I had set. So I went to bed, got up the next morning, and I was like, maybe it's Groundhog Day. Maybe it was not. It didn't really happen. And then lo and behold, here comes Nancy on the call saying that she gave us an extra month. Now, that being said, you might have hit your goal last month. You might have just been going for 500 or 1,000 or 3,000, whatever. You may have hit your goal, which means you are sitting pretty. But if you didn't, you still have a grace month. If you hit it, guess what? If something crazy happens in life and you don't hit it in May, that you still have that grace month. So it gets you into the good stuff. But just keep that in mind. Keep doing what you're doing, because let me just tell you, on the leader calls, people are recognizing y'all. People are recognizing our team. People want to know who Amy Challenger is. People want to know who Lenny Johnson is. People want to know who's this Shanna chick, and they want to know who you are, because they see your name pop up and they see the recognition and they see all of our growth. You're on the right team for sure. You literally are on the right team. Our organization from Karen down, I think this company is pretty pleased with us. I think they're pretty happy with us. And I think right now they are willing to, to help us in any way that we need it. So use your voice, speak out. If you need anything, reach out to Amy. If you don't have my phone number or my email, Amy can give it to you. I can give it to you. Just message me. I certainly want to do my part to help you ladies in any way that I can, but I just want you to know how proud of every single one of you I am, and how stinking excited I am to have you with us, because I'm telling you, you deserve to be here, and there's some really good stuff up for grabs at this company. We're not going to leave any of it on the table, right? Right.
Awesome. Thanks, Delana. I seriously could listen to Delana talk forever. Is it just me? No. She muted herself immediately. Okay. Do you guys have just a little bit more energy left, or are you pooped? Crickets. Oh, Shanna's good. All right. So, I wanted to just touch base on recruiting just a little bit, because obviously that is one of the things that I believe in a lot. I am all about working smarter, not harder. I'll give you a little bit of background. When I first started in direct sales, I think it's been like 4 years now, I thought that I had to do it all myself. So I literally was doing like 5 parties a week, and busting my tush to the point where it put a really big strain on my family, and a strain on our my full-time job, our rental business. So I felt like I had to do it all. And finally I had a really awesome mentor and coach, and she taught me about working smarter, not harder. So what does that mean? You are only one person, right? You can only do so much by yourself. And in order to make more money in this business, you need to duplicate yourself, right? So set an example, but then duplicate yourself. So that kind of segues us into this quote I really like from the Energy Bus. Enthusiasm attracts more people and energizes them. Your positive energy and vision must be greater than anyone's and everyone's negativity, right? So there's negativity around us all the time. And one of the key points to recruiting is enthusiasm and positivity. And I'll tell you why. Because everybody's got stuff going on in their life all the time, right? It's, you know, I have too many bills, or the kids, or my work, or this or that, and it's all negative. And if someone comes into your life who's enthusiastic and positive, those people are the ones that others gravitate towards, okay? So first of all, when you're thinking about recruiting, you really need to put your mind in the right place. You need to be positive, and you need to be enthusiastic about your opportunity, right? So a lot of people are super afraid to go out there, and they feel like they're begging others to join their business, right? So that's where you need to change your mindset. So wait, I just lost my little cheat sheet. So I always kind of describe when you're getting yourself kind of psyched up to just even start thinking about recruiting, you need to feel like my opportunity. So Jordan Essentials is the best thing since sliced bread. I don't care, you know, who says what. Jordan Essentials is the best thing since sliced bread. It is a golden egg that everybody wants, you know, from like Jack and the Beanstalk, right? Or it is a winning lottery ticket that I am so lucky I can share that winning lottery ticket with everyone. And everyone has the same opportunity to get that those winnings that I do, right? So it doesn't get split up, it just can grow exponentially, right? So you really need to get the mindset that this is a huge opportunity. Exactly what Delana said. There is a ton of money to be made, right? We have a fantastic product. We've got amazing training. Our owner is super hands-on, involved, and really invested into our businesses. You know, she is into our growth and the growth of the company. So, I mean, those things alone are pretty rare. And I know that some of you come from places that didn't have that. And so I'm sure that you can identify what a huge opportunity that is. So the way that we're going to continue to grow and make more money is to duplicate ourselves. And that involves recruiting. And I feel like the phrase recruiting is has such a negative connotation, but I don't know, whatever, we can make up our own word about it. But the simple fact is, you want to share this winning lottery ticket, this golden egg or whatever, with everyone, because they have the same opportunity as everybody else to share products and make money. So here's kind of a little exercise. So what is it about Jordan Essentials that you feel is amazing, that you feel like is better than everybody else? So I want you guys to do this exercise, and you don't have to do it right now, but I want you to write down, you know, what are your 20 favorite things about Jordan Essentials as a business, right? You can talk about products, you can talk about, you know, our philosophy, you know, all those things I already mentioned. And before you go and talk to somebody about the business, make sure that you've read that over and you're really excited about all the things that you love about this business. I will tell you that I researched for 6 months different compensation plans because I was trying to decide if I wanted to move on from my last company. And this, by far, is the best comp plan that I have ever seen. And that was big. And I will tell you, I'm not super money driven. I like the little carrots or the big carrots, but I'm not going to do something if I can't make money. And so that is one of the things that I really am excited about when I talk to people about Jordan Essentials. In addition to our amazing products, I'm also a registered nurse. I was a cardiac critical care nurse for 10 years. And so the health benefits of our magnesium line is something that I'm also really passionate about. And so those are the kind of things that I'm excited about when I talk to people about our business opportunity. And I can't stress enough, like I'm kind of a dork. I mess up when I'm talking all the time. I feel like I'm pretty real and you know, I'm not perfect by any means. Should see my house. But I have the ability to be excited and talk to people. Now, a lot of people are afraid of the word no. And I will tell you that the word no is just a numbers game. So, you know, depending if I'm feeling glass half empty or glass half full, when I'm talking to people about recruiting or sales or booking parties or whatever, I have a no list. So, you know, I'm going in and I'm thinking, okay, this person will probably be a no, but I'm going to be as excited as I can when I talk to them about this. And you know, then I can check off all these no's. So I have a sheet of 100 no's, right? When I'm sitting down to make calls. And I get to check those no's off, right? And I'll ask for referrals. You know, when I go down the list for sales calls and stuff. But when you get a yes and you're thinking you're going to get a no, how excited are you, right? I'm totally all over the place right now. I actually had a cup of coffee right before this, which is a bad idea. But anyway, think of your business as the best thing since sliced bread. I really would love to see you guys send me your list of the 20 reasons why why Jordan Essentials is the best thing since sliced bread. Why it's the lottery ticket. Why it's that golden egg. And send it to me, and then we can share it with everybody, because that is, I feel, the foundation of being able to talk to people about our business and to recruit. I know that there's a lot of people that are really scared to do that or don't feel comfortable because they feel like they're asking for a favor, and that is the completely wrong way to go about talking about our business. If you go in with a mindset of, I need to ask this person for a favor to be on my team, because it's a gift and you're going to give it to them, and then we're all going to help you be successful with that person. So that was not totally organized thought process, but I have some great literature, some great articles that I've put into a blog. If you guys are interested in kind of reading a little bit more about recruiting, obviously, it's something I'm excited about. Our team is doubling every month that we've been in business, and I have a goal to recruit 100 new team members as a group by the time the Jordan convention comes along. So that's kind of I told Nancy, and she was really excited.
Amy, we can't hear you. Just a loud pitch.
No.
I thought it was my computer.
Yeah, no, it's hers.
Is it hers?
It's hers.
Yeah.
'Cause everybody else sounds clear.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just Amy.
Just Amy.
Oh, bless her heart. She was doing so good.
She blew up her computer.
Is that you, Brenda?
Uh-oh. Okay, we're moving on, it looks like.
I hear somebody typing. She can hear all of us.
Aww.
All right, so I think I'm going to jump in and try to assist. We were at the very end of her agenda. She took the time to create this awesome agenda. And oh my gosh, she did such an amazing job. Aren't y'all proud to be a part of her team? Aren't you proud to be a part of this family? Like,
Oh, yeah.
our team seriously rocks. And I'm just saying that. But this is the part, I mean, like, this was the very last thing that she had planned, and it was just a Q&A. So it was just going to be an open forum. If anybody had any questions that they had thought about before they came to the call that you wanted to ask, if there's anything while you've got Amy and I, or maybe just me. Amy can do chat.
I do. Kristen, and I have a friend who has me selling doTERRA, and I have tried to get her family to try our magnesium lotion. Like, oh, no. Carrie has the Deep Blue Rub from doTERRA. We don't even want to give it a try, and they just shut me down. I'm like, how can I get them to even just try a sample? A free freaking sample.
The way I look at that is there's 5 billion people in this world, and just bless and release them, because if you're not going to convince anybody of doing anything, unfortunately. I know that's not the answer you probably want to hear, because we want everybody to love our products, but
No.
you're not going to probably change their mind right now, especially if they're sold and convinced on something else and have something that works for them. So you just say, that's awesome that you have something that works for you, and just keep on going, because yeah, there's not a whole lot you can do about that, honey.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I don't have a big network, but I do want to grow my business and recruit people.
Mhm.
So what are your tips on growing a business when you don't have too many people in your life that you can recruit?
Referrals. Everybody you talk to is a potential person for giving you some names of some people that they think might be a good addition to your family or a good addition to this team. And so I would ask them all, just start out and say, hey, do you know somebody that might like to do what I do? Do you know somebody who loves health and wellness? Do you know somebody who could use some extra money? Anything like that where you can get them their brain, like a memory jogger, like you can jog some names and add names to your list. That would be good.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Good questions. Who was that?
Kristen Williams. I'm a newbie. I'm doing it in January.
Nice. Congratulations. We're glad you're here.
Thank you. 100 underneath Brenda and Jamie Jubin.
Very good. Awesome. Can you hear us? Is Amy back? No, she's not talking. It's okay. Her mouth is moving, but it's not working. All right. Any other questions? You've got several leaders here that can pitch in and help too.
Well, I guess the days of when the whatchamacallit, the conferences, is it July what again?
The dates for the conference, the Leader Day starts on July the 19th, which is a Thursday, but conference is that Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So it's the 20th, the 21st, and the 22nd of July. And it ends usually like at 11:30 by noon on Sunday so that people can have time to catch flights and get back and do whatever they need to do. So it starts usually Friday morning and goes to Sunday at lunchtime.
Okay.
So 2.5 days, and they usually have it. Well, they did for the leader event. I started to say usually. I wouldn't know. I mean, this will be my first, all of our first conference with Jordan. So, but for the leader event, the leadership conference that we just had in February when I was there, they did, everything was jam packed. Like it was packed full of fun. The agenda was full. The training was fantastic. Some of the best trainers I've ever had was at that event. So I can only imagine conference, nationwide conference.
I'm so excited.
Yay! We want all of you there if at all possible. Like I said, if we have to, I mean, gosh, I've been on teams before where literally girls wanted to go and we were selling stuff out of their house. Like we had yard sales and like we were, whatever it took to get these sweet people there. That's kind of what we did. So, and the good news is we got some time. It's not like it's next week. So we've got time. And the more parties you do and the more you sell, obviously the more money we can make. And so we can kind of stock that aside or stash that aside like a Christmas fund and help with that too. So there's all kinds of ideas to help.
I don't know about Jamie. I was going to ask Jamie if I could room with you because I don't know who else I could room with because, you know, I don't want to be in my own room by myself. And
you do not have to be. You do not have to be. There's always girls that are, well, within our team, I'm sure people will be looking for roommates. But even so, I mean, my very first conference with my last life, I went by myself and didn't know a single soul, and I found roommates, so it kind of worked out.
Okay. I mean, I shouldn't put Jamie on the spot. She's probably like, girl, shut your mouth.
Too funny. Anybody else? Karen, you good? Bev, you good? Melanie, Stacy, Betsy? I see names, but not really people.
Yeah, my phone is faulty, so I had to call in on the phone.
Good. Melanie's good. Bev's good. Jen, you good, honey? You had your spray today. You're awesome. She's like, thank the Lord I have a spray.
I think we're good, Delana.
Awesome. I love hearing good. Shanna, you good, honey? Brenda, you good?
Thumbs up, Brenda.
I think we're good. I think we're good then. Nobody else has anything else? If we don't have anything else, Amy, are you good? You can put in the chat if you're not. Amy said, tell everybody, thank you so much for coming to our first meeting. Bless her heart. Don't you feel like we're translating for her?
She's amazing. Awesome. Way to go.
She did an awesome job. Amy, we're clapping for you.
Yes.
Yay!
Very good. Very good. Thanks for everybody who shared tonight. Thanks for everybody who took the time to come on the call. I know Amy's super appreciative. She would say that right now if we could hear her. But y'all go out and make it a great week. Seriously, We've got some things to share. We've got lots of things on the table. So y'all go out and make it a great week.
You too.
Thank y'all.
Bye.
Bye.